Hello. Here's a story that I would like to read, and it's based on my hidden feelings. It's called The Evil Sorceress Who Never Listens to Her Son's Many Reasons. A sorceress who lives in an old cottage was having a perfect life until her son came with a strong case of autism. But her son had a lot of special gifts: reading, voice acting, dancing, and writing stories and scripts. But the sorceress doesn't want to handle her son's autism, and never wants to believe his mysterious behaviour is part of his autism. She knew she must handle his autism no matter how stressful and painful it is to her, but she had no choice but to banish him to the torture home, where all the orcs with bad autism who choose not to control their evil behaviour. The master orc, who is now the sorceress's son's evil guardian, and the leader of the torture home. The sorceress paid the master orc to make her son's life a living hell, and put an evil spell on her son's uncles and aunts to make them believe the master orc is a better parent than her. But the wizard, who is her son's dad, was immune to her spell because he knew his son better than everybody else. The wizard used all of his magic to keep his son happy, but what he didn't know that his magic was draining his life force. In the torture home, the sorcerer's son never liked living there. All the orcs were loud, noisy, and repetitive. The wizard was about to save his son from the master orc, but when all of his life force was gone, he disappeared. The sorcerer's son was devastated. He tried to warn his uncles and aunts about his mom never cared about him and never wanted to handle and live with his autism. But they never believed him because they were still under his mom's evil spell. All the orcs and the master orc was turning against the sorcerer's son's feelings and needs. They knew if they handle him and make his life better in the same way the wizard did, the sorcerer's son will be truly happy. But they can't because the sorceress warned them that she will destroy them and her son. The last time the sorcerer's son spent time with his mom was at the winter season. While he's been watching her being weak and breathless, he realized his mom was choosing not to look after herself properly when she is alone. Her plan was to slowly drain her life force and pretended to love her son, so she could be happy watching her son torturing herself. So, no matter how many times she tried and no matter how long it takes, her son will never give up reasoning with her until she's willing to handle his autistic behaviour and let him move back to the cottage where he truly belongs. Because with his companions he made outside the torture home, he will be nothing but an unstoppable T.A.G, the Autastic Guy. The end. Well, I hope you like the story. If you do, send me a like and subscribe into my channel, please. Thank you.